Welcome! I'm Kristen at Into the Light Healing and Bodywork. You've chosen the Arthritis yoga session for the lower extremity. So with arthritis, it's better to flow moving in and out of poses rather than holding them. Try to make the movement smooth and flowing with your breath. If you notice shaking or increased discomfort, come out of the pose. It's better to do less with good form than to do something that's not good for your body. Feel free to rest in relaxation or sitting pose at any time. And if your joint is acutely inflamed, please stick with just the breath work and maybe hold off on doing this until you're a little bit less painful. All right, let's get started. So we will be getting started in a seated position. You can be in a chair or on the floor. It's up to you, whatever's right for your body today. So let's close our eyes and have a deep breath in and a long breath out the nose. And as we're sitting here breathing, I invite you to be mindful about your arthritic joint or joints. Just notice what's going on there and be curious about what's there. Whether you're feeling a little pinchy in the inside of the knee or something else entirely. Aching is pretty common. Just notice and let it go. Try not to judge or put labels on what you feel. Let's just be aware of that joint or joints. And maybe even invite your body's healing process to be there in those joints. And sometimes it helps to have your hands on those joints. Just noticing what you feel. Alright, so let's bring a little bit of movement into our spines to start. So as you breathe out, tuck your tailbone underneath you and you're making a curve in your low back. Continue that curve all the way up your spine until your head is looking down towards your thighs, shoulders on top of hips. When you breathe in, tilt your pelvis forward, kind of like you're pushing your belly out in front of you, and keep that arch going until you're looking up kind of at the corner of where the room wall meets the ceiling, if you're inside. And then exhale, belly nice and tight, tuck your tailbone under, curve your back. Inhale, pelvis tilts forward, lifting your chest and inviting length. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see that. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, curve your back, shoulders stay on top of hips. Inhale, pelvis comes forward, belly comes forward, arching the back, lifting slightly, elongating your spine. Let's just continue to move with your breath, breathing out as you curve, breathing in as you lengthen. Alright, come to a neutral sitting position, upright sitting, and then scoot your body so that you're at the end of your seat, or the end of your chair. We're going to do a nice tight abdominal contraction, so scoot that belly button in and up towards your rib cage as you lean back in your chair. So I'm kind of like about this far. If you're here, totally okay. Work with what you got. If this is challenging for you, it's better to do it in a range that it's challenging, but not so much that you can't complete it. So we're coming back as far as is comfortable, palms up. When you breathe in, you're going to be coming towards the center. When you breathe out, you're going to be tightening your belly and rotating to one side as if you were serving a platter. Breathe in, come back to center. Breathe out, rotate to the other side. Breathe in, back to center. And breathe out, rotate. Try to keep that backward lean as you are going with this motion. And if you really want to challenge yourself, try lifting up your feet and doing the turn. Let's get one more on each side. Great, and then we'll come back to neutral. All right, let's get our feet planted underneath the knees. You want your whole foot to be contacting the ground, so heel, ball of foot, toes, and we're going to do some sit to stands. So you can use your hands on your thighs if you need to. And if you're coming from a really low chair, it might be a little bit harder. So if you need to stick a couple of pillows underneath there, that's absolutely okay. All right, as we breathe in, we're going to lift the chest, get ourselves nice and light. And then as we exhale, we're going to press our feet down into the ground and quads activate here, squeeze the buns at the top, and then inhale, come back down. Inhale here, lift the chest. Exhale, squeeze everything, and come up into standing. All right, let's do one more. Inhaling down, and exhaling, squeezing everything nice and tight, pressing into the ground. Okay, let's come to the top of our mats. I'm going to move my chair to the front of the mat. We can use this with a forward fold to give our hands a little something to hold on to. And I'm going to step back just a little bit. Okay, so breathe in, arms out to the sides and up, and breathe out, bending at the hips. Hands come to the chair. Just come to as far as is comfortable for you. This should feel like a little stretch in the hamstrings. Breathe in, arms come out to the sides and up, and exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, arms out to the side and up, and exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, arms out to the side and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's step our left foot back. You can stay here with your foot, your toes angled out about 30 to 45 degrees out to the side, or you can keep your toes down on the ground with your heel lifted, with your back knee straight. Either one, whatever feels better for your body. We're going to focus on turning our pelvis forward for this first one, and then arms up. This is a warrior one. Nice tight tummy here, and then as we exhale, we're going to rotate the chest out to the side, lift your heel and pivot on that foot so that your heel can come down a little bit more, 45 degrees out. Open the arms out to the sides, turn your head to look at your right fingers. And then inhale, we're going to straighten the right knee. Exhale, tight tummy. Shift your torso to the right, and then drop your right hand down towards your right thigh. Left hand comes up into the air, and look at your left armpit. Inhale, lift up towards the ceiling, and exhale, level your arms out. Great. Next, we're going to drop the left hand down and step the left foot up, maybe a foot. Inhale, reaching forward, straight knees. Exhale, Bend at the waist, reaching for that back of your chair. Your feet should be like on parallel lines here, not in the tightrope line. Okay, good. And then we're going to drop left hand towards the right foot. If you only touch the shin or the thigh, that's okay. Just be where you are. Inhale, the right arm comes up. If you need to balance here, that's okay if you use your chair. And then exhale, come down. Great job. Let's step that back foot up. You can use your chair. And we're going to come into mountain pose. So here, think about putting weight through the 3 points, the balancing points on your foot. So the inside ball of the foot, outside ball of the foot, and the heel. Each of those points should have even weight bearing in each foot. Arms at your sides, shoulder blades down your back. Take a couple of breaths here, and then we're going to go through that flow again on the other side. So, inhale, arms out to the side and up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the back of the chair. Inhale, drop your arms, come out to the side and up. And exhale, down, back of the chair. Inhale, arms out to the side and up. And exhale, forward fold. Hands to the back of the chair, tummy tight. Inhale, arms out to the side and up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to step the right foot back this time. You can keep your heel lifted or you can plant it down about 30 to 45 degrees out to the side. We're going to keep the pelvis pointing forward. Front knee is bent, sitting on top of the left ankle. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, you can take your step, your foot back a step and then open out to the side, turning your torso. Keep your spine stacked in one nice long position. And then we're going to straighten that left knee. Exhale, shift the torso forward and let it drop down. Turn your head to look at your armpit, right arm up to the ceiling, and then lift up out of that position, level out, bring the right hand down, step your right foot up just a foot or two, and then turn the pelvis towards the front. Straight knees, exhale, hands to the chair, lean forward, pyramid pose. Great job. We're going to step up here and come back to mountain. All right. Let's try going through that flow one more time and seeing if we can do that with the breath. So, on an inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left foot steps back. Arms up, warrior one. Exhale, plant your heel if it's not already planted. Turn your torso, palms down. Track your knee out over the outside of your right ankle. Turn your head to look at your fingers. And then inhale, straighten that knee. Exhale, shift your torso forward over that right knee and then rotate your torso. Left hand comes towards the ceiling. Turn your head to look at your armpit. Inhale, come up, level out, and then exhale. Left hand is going to come up here. Bring your foot up a little bit, and then we're going to bend forward. Inhale here, exhale. Rotate your right hand up towards the ceiling, and then come back to center. Step your left foot up, and arms out. Forward fold. Arms up. Forward fold. Last one, arms up. And forward fold. This time, arms up out to the side. Hands to heart center. Step your right foot back, keeping it up, heel up, or you can plant. And pelvis pointing forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, open up, plant your heel. Wider stance if you need it. Palms facing down. Turn your head over to look over your left fingertips. Make sure your body is over top of the pelvis. And then we inhale. Straighten that front knee, that left knee. And exhale, shift the torso forward. Drop your hand down. Right hand comes up to the ceiling. Head turns to look at your right armpit. Inhale, come up. And exhale, level out. Inhale, we're going to bring the hand forward and step the right foot up just a little bit. And exhale, fold forward, knees straight. Inhale here. And exhale, let's turn and open the left hand up towards the ceiling. And exhale, drop down. I'm going to step that right foot up. And forward fold all the way if you're feeling challenged by that today. And then out to the side, arms come up. Hands to heart center. Very nice. So, let's move our chairs back to where we started and come into the sitting position again. Let's place our hands over the affected joints. If you can reach them, no. If not, that's okay too. Still thinking about a strong tummy. We're going to do a little twist here. So, left hand goes on top of right knee. Right hand can go behind you. As you exhale, nice tight tummy. Turn your torso to the right. And inhale back to center. Exhale, right hand goes to left knee, and left hand goes behind. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, turn. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Do a little motion with our ankles. So when you breathe in, straighten your knees, bring your toes towards your knee, and then ankle comes up towards your knee. As you breathe out, curl your toes and then point your ankle away from you. Inhale, toes come up, and then ankle comes up. Exhale, toes curl, point the ankles away from you. Inhale, toes up, and ankles up. Toes curl, ankles point. Toes up, toes curl, ankles down. And then just rest your feet down on the ground. Bringing awareness again to your joints. Thanking your body for moving and supporting you. Thanking your inner self for healing and slowly just letting our practice sink in. to your breath. Hands to heart center. Thank you for taking the time to try out this practice and see if it's right for your body. Know that you can always come back to this practice if you need it. And respecting our bodies for all that they do for us. Finding gratitude. Thanks again for joining me today. Namaste.